What is up, guys? Josh here, and welcome back to another video. Today I give to you a little bit of our Minecraft Realms world tour. Now this is all done in survival. We do have what's it called, hacks enabled, I guess you'd say. So I am in creative mode right now, so I can show you around a little bit easier, but nothing has been really cheated in. I think our main thing using hacks was for teleportation, and we also now have a thing that whenever we teleport it costs a diamond, so that's something we have to kind of balance that out a little bit, I guess. And now I'll just show you around. So I'm starting in my backyard of my house. It's got a little bee farm kind of thing. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. This is my actual house. I copied it off of YouTube, if I'm going to be honest. I actually copied pretty much most things that I've built off of YouTube. I only add customizations and tweaks of things I don't really necessarily like, or I just literally can't because the video I was following has some sort of customization to it in terms of mods or resource packs or something like that. So a lot of this is actually changed. I forget who the original creator of this Japanese style house is, but yeah, so looks like this around it. Pretty freaking dope. Definitely the biggest building that we kind of have. It kind of looks central to the entire area, if I'm going to be honest, and it's supposed to be a starter house, but I don't necessarily enjoy building starter houses, so I just made it like a full house. Give me a second. It seems to be a little bit laggy right now. I'm gonna bring down the render distance, even though it's very low right now. I don't know why that frame rate was left uncapped. Actually, maybe there's other shit we could do as well. Graphics will actually, I like this one fancy. Particles, entity shadows, I guess we could turn off. Smooth lighting off as well, I guess. Ew. Oh god, that's kind of ugly. Whatever, we're gonna deal with it. I'm also going to try and make this entire video in one cut because I'm a lazy fuck. So this is the outside of my house. Very open. I don't know what you would call this style for my decorating. Some would call it crammed. I think it's just filled in because I hate when people build stuff and it's just like empty. Like, I don't like the inside of here, how like these corners are so empty. That's why I have this like little storage unit in this part. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. I think I copied the idea and then I made it my own. This is my cat collection. I was trying to go for all of the advancements. I don't think I have this one yet though. Where is it? Husbandry? Yeah, I have 10 out of the 11 cats needed. I got a little tree kind of base structure thing here, kind of holding everything up. And if I go to the second floor, you got a little potion area, armor stands and shit. That's my storage area. Very nice. Let's see if I can show you some stuff in it. Some ores. Here's the rest of the ores. Empty dirt, cobble, coral and stuff, random blocks, rock blocks, wood items, logs, random tools, mob drops, organics, and food items. Beautiful, right? Great. Bet you none of you really cared. Random decoration stuff over there. We got kind of a little planning area over here. I thought this looked kind of cool as a table, and there originally was 4 maps on here. I don't know where the other 3 went, and it kind of showed a layout of the whole area. No clue where this stuff went though. I think I got a bunch of enchantment books in here, some other stuff that I don't really use right now. And then if I go up to the third and final, this by the way is my very first pickaxe. I do that on pretty much every world I have. Got smelters over there, extra storage. This is kind of like a smelting area, I guess you'd say. That's why it's decorated with all this kind of stuff. And the reason I have all these here is because this is what I originally had when we were in this area. But we're not in this area anymore. We kind of left literally everything and started back from scratch in a different in a different location. So that's why all that stuff is there. Where to next? This is the outside of my house. I guess I'll show you Parker's house next. Go up through this little very pristine cave thing, and that's his house over there. Very nice. We're kind of neighbors, I guess. He's got a very large mansion, wooden mansion kind of thing. He's got a little chicken farm here, which he sells for, I think, equal exchange. That's a lot of chickens. Look at all those chickens. This is his house. I hope he doesn't mind me doing a little intruding here. He has a secret base somewhere, but I have no clue how to get to it. And I would love to know where it is, but I don't. I'm pretty sure this is very empty. But I believe the reason it is empty is because of all the work that he's put into his secret base. That's his mine shaft. That's a very lonely bush. Little shrubbery. We'll go up the stairs, I guess. I apologize for the frame rate, by the way. It's kind of garbage right now. His house is very nice. Like, it's actually insanely nice. The only issue I have with it is that it's literally empty. No decorations whatsoever. But yeah, very, very large house. He's got some stuff up here, I guess. He's got an enchantment table. He started sectioning this area off with walls, but that's his house. Where to next? I guess I'll go show you the main area now. So, actually, I'll show you this area on the other side of my house. This is opposite to Parker's house. I got a little kind of foresty area thing up here. I really like this. This is one of my favorite parts that I've made. That was a little spooky sound going up that walkway. And it just leads up to here. That leads to town. That way leads to more farms. And we got a little campfire here in the middle of everything. Cool stuff. Got some custom heads and shit. That's a little Pokemon area, which I'll get to later. If I go to the left here, we got my dog house. Hey guys, how are you? You doing well? That's good. I hope so. Little food and water dish and stuff. Yep. This is a chicken coop for the chicken farm, which is right here. By the way, I just want to take credit for literally every path, pretty much. Every custom tree and every custom rock or bush. Literally all me. I'm just saying. Actually, I'm pretty sure in this specific area, a good 85% of all the buildings have been built by me. All buildings and natural looking shit. If we go over this way, apologies. We got the cow farm next to the burnt barn. Originally, Nick and Braden were building this, but they got lazy and they stopped halfway through. So I stepped in and I was like, you know what? There's a pillager thing over there. So how about the idea, the lore behind it basically is that the villagers came and burnt it down because they're a bunch of apologies, assholes. So yeah, we got this thing going. I think I did a pretty good job making it look kind of burnt or destroyed and whatnot. I also made a little Inukshuk kind of Minecraft thing over here. Very large statue. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, cow farm, chicken farm. If we go over here, got a little park area. Just a little thing to fill in this little spot between this barn and this building over here. So I think it looks pretty good actually. Now in this building, this is my Jägermeister's Oddities. Don't mind the name. I had no creative ability at the moment. Little villager. He's kind of trapped in an ugly way, but whatever. Some decorations. It's kind of built like a kind of cafe kind of thing, I guess. I don't really know. Selling stuff. Elytra, shulker boxes, miscellaneous, Totem of the Undying. Not that any of that is really that important anymore in this section of land, because everyone's just totally decked out. We got a little custom tree right here, very large tree holding the Ender Dragon egg. This I got off of a YouTube tutorial. I also actually got that off of a YouTube tutorial. This little shop right here. Yeah. Now, this is kind of the hub area, which I'll show you in a second. If you go to the left, I think it's kind of cool how this is like a little bit off the edge, and it's kind of like a cliff area, which leads to the mine, which I also made. Looks pretty cool. If we go down here, I do have an area here that's unfinished that I kind of wanted to make into like a bunker kind of thing for the miners, which is right here. So it's kind of laid out like these are beds and whatnot. There's going to be like lockers and stuff. At least that's the plan anyways. And if we go all the way down, some TNT, just random stuff. I think it looks pretty cool how I decorated it. And it just leads into the mine. All in all, I think it looks pretty sick. And now going back up. Let's see. Nick made this giant ass pillager farm, which we learned works, but we both forgot that in order to make it fully work, you need to kill multiple of the banner guys, right? In order to get the specific levels of the like there's specific tiers to how many of them you kill, and that equals the level of the raid that you do. And I guess we didn't really expect that, and now you don't really get totems of the undying from it, unless I guess you can lure the banner guys outside of the chunk or far enough that the raid won't spawn from the villager inside that glass cage. But we didn't really expect that, so yeah. It's also this kind of, it looks kind of very weird, but I tried making it a good enough river kind of cave. Hey bud, how are you? And yeah, it's just a river that extends over there. This river goes through all the way over here. This is the hub. We kind of got just like a bunch of signs and stuff. Just saying a bunch of random shit. Do you still play, Josh? Oh, I feel like I should answer that. Am I in creative mode still? I don't know. How do I there we go. Yes. Who is this? I'm gonna assume this is Jonathan, but we'll find out eventually, I guess. We just got a bunch of stuff explaining the data packs and stuff. We also said that now triggering this kind of stuff also costs a diamond, because it's technically a kind of teleportation kind of thing, right? This is my other shop that I also got from a tutorial, except for some custom things. You can't even get up there, but you know, it looks kind of cool, I guess. I call it the Prancing Pony, which is a reference to Lord of the Rings. This is the shop. This is the inside. Looks pretty dank if you ask me. Hey bud, why are you here? You don't belong here. Yep, not selling a whole lot. Got some scaffolding that sold. Never collected on it though. And then there's also a basement to my shop with more stuff being sold. Some cool little decorations and stuff as well. Looks very nice if you ask me. And then on the other side, this is just a cool little alleyway that leads back to the camping area as well as the farms. I think a lot of this kind of natural stuff looks really good. I'm kind of proud of it, if I'm going to be honest with you. And then we got a little dock over here. Or not, I guess dock, or like kind of boardwalk kind of thing. Little shipping containers over here. We got a canoe in the middle. And then I got a bridge that I made over here that leads to the villager farm. Hell yeah, Brayden built this actually. Works really well. I made this little pathway that leads up here. I'm not sure why all the spruce trees are here. And it's supposed to lead to a little nether portal over here, which I was going to eventually make into kind of a hub. This is Brayden's shop. Very modern. He always makes the most diamonds because he sells what's that enchantment book called? That thing that kind of regens your items as you use them. Frick, what is it called? I'm just gonna go check. Mending books. That's what he sells, and he gets so much money, so much bank from us. Nick built this little bridge right here, and this is Jonathan's house. His actual base though is below, which I can show you now, I guess. The only way I really know how to get down there is through here. Very, very cool. Very modern. Little conduit outside. His problem is that he hasn't done anything with it as well. He's got a little furnace room over there. Nothing really else. This place is huge, by the way. It's literally ginormous. He's got a bunch of armor stands and stuff. He's got an insanely large chest room. I believe it's almost for every item in the game. Shit ton of shulkers. And he's planning on doing something over here. He hasn't done it yet, though. Now if we leave... there's the exit. What a difficult place to... Yeah. Okay, so I do really enjoy underground bases, and I like how it kind of juts out here a lot. My problem with underground bases is that you can't appreciate it. You can't see that shit from the outside. Like, no, everyone's gonna see this. No one really, like, that looks cool, but the majority of the base is like hidden underground, right? And not a lot of people see that kind of stuff. So that's my issue with it. This is Braden's starter house, which he made at the very beginning. Holy shit! What the fuck, man? I guess this is all of his stuff. Holy. What the hell? Anyways. I didn't realize he had that much stuff. Then we got this little bridge here that I built that leads to this kind of modern, it's just a mob loot catcher that I built as well. Bunch of shit in it. And then Braden built this giant ass mob farm originally. But look how fucking ugly this thing is. Like, what are we supposed to do with that? It's like one of the biggest builds in this area, and it fills up such a large amount of space. Like, holy hell. Holy fuck, my throat, man. This is Braden's sugarcane farm. This is Braden's house. Very, very, very large. I don't know what this farm is supposed to be for. He's farming something there, and I think this is like an iron farm over there. He loves his farms, I guess. My problem with this is that it's floating. But it looks very cool. Very modern. He hasn't done much inside in terms of filling it in. I knew he had villagers in here at one point, not entirely sure where they went. But yeah, very large space. Uh-oh. Some containers there, all of his armor. He was definitely the richest person in the game. Goes all the way up here. So many floors. What? What the fuck is this? I don't understand. Very confused. Anyways, very top floor of his apartment complex. What the hell is this, man? Oh, does this like... No, I'm very confused. I don't know what that is for. Last person is Nick's house with his unfinished tree. He used to play a lot, doesn't play much anymore. This was definitely way too big of a project, man, if I'm going to be honest. He's got a little underground base as well. I think it's cool how it juts out of the water, though. Storage and stuff. I wonder if he probably doesn't have anything inside the tree. And then if you go down here, this is where his base really is, although he hasn't exactly done anything to it. It's just a very big blown out area. This is where his automatic fish farm is. This place used to not be blown up. This place all used to be kind of a desert theme. This place is kind of new. Well, it's not new. He hasn't played in forever, but he didn't really know what he was doing here. He filled this all in with glass, so you can like kind of see through the floor. And then he didn't know what to do here, so I gave him the idea of doing like 4 different themes. I think he's doing like nether or something, like forest, desert, and something else. I'm not entirely sure, but that's the idea with that. He hasn't really done much to it as he hasn't been online in forever. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like the main people who play on this server still is like literally just me and Jonathan, but it's closing down anyway, so that's why I'm doing this tour. Kind of for you, kind of like to show off, kind of for me in the future to look back on. But yeah, we're not even done yet. I kind of forgot. But yeah, I'd like to show off all this stuff, all this beautiful custom trees and custom bushes, all done by me, all the pathways. Yeah, I built the animal farms. I built pretty much all of this area. Yeah. Oh well. I definitely have the most time on the server by a shit ton. This is kind of like a little Pokemon area. The houses are based off of the theme of like Sanjum Town, which is a very small town, although I'm going to make it a lot bigger, and there's kind of a river running through it, which leads to a lake that I haven't filled in, which will happen eventually, probably. This is going to be some sort of Pokemon lab. I got a bunch of houses that are starting to be built. This is the only house I have fully built right now. Here's the Pokemon Center and the Pokemart, which are I copied from a picture online. I'm going to be honest. The insides, though, are custom to me. I think they look pretty good. I tried to copy the game as much as possible. I didn't really know how to do that, but you know, these definitely look as close to Pokeballs as you can really get. So yep, that's that. Inside the Pokemart's kind of less cool. It's kind of empty, but that's just the way it is in the game as well. So there's not much I could do about that. I'm trying to think. Is there any like other buildings that I haven't really been inside to show you? I think I've been in pretty much all of them, right? I think so. I haven't been in Jonathan's house, but that's not really part of his main base anyways. So yep, that's that. This is Braden's PvP Coliseum that he started and never finished. Big project. Probably would have been cool if he did finish it, but whatever. And then this is my big ass project that I hope to finish one day. I've spent so many hours just filling in this land, and what's it called when you do custom land? Like I customized, or I like did all this land over here, all custom built. Terraforming. I terraformed all of this custom. All of this all the way around. It's gonna be something under that area right there. Custom built this beach and all of this land. Custom built all these cliffs as well. Gonna be something under there as well. Custom built all of this around it. All custom terraformed. But yeah, this is the sheer scale of this building. And the idea is that it is a parliament building, kind of. I think we're copying the BC Legislative Building in Victoria. Possibly. I think I could check this really quickly. I have it written down somewhere. Yeah, the BC Legislative. In Victoria. Yeah. Okay, I got it right. Perfect. Went here once on a little elementary field trip. But yeah, so we're changing up the building style. We're using a bunch of acacia wood and then a mix of cobble and dead coral because I think that looks the best, in my opinion at least. And we're using black stained panes for the windows. I think it's going to look very kind of gothic medieval, but I'm very excited to do it. These are going to be the roofs of the spiral buildings, and that's kind of the idea for the wall. So very cool. Very, very cool, I think. This is someone's grave, part of a vanilla tweak. No one's been able to claim it yet. If you didn't know, these are actually armor stands, but it's kind of glitched, so it's like one of the great, I don't know, myths. I don't fucking know. What do you call those things? The seven, like the pyramids of Egypt are one, the Stonehenges and shit. I don't know. One of those things. But yeah, this is the first part of our Minecraft realm. I'll up the render distance a little bit just so you can see it better. Yeah, I'm going to do a part 2 which shows the more recent area that we've made. Definitely probably a lot less to show, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment down below, and subscribe for more content from this channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao, ciao.